1, 2. Is it just me, or have I, because of the weather, I've got really bad hearing at the moment?
Maybe.
Oh. So, why did you think, do you still think MI6 is a good place for me to go?
Yeah.
Do you mind me asking why you think that?
Because it's talented.
But I'm not extrovert.
But you're into computers.
Isn't that more of a GCHQ thing though?
No.
See, I look upon it as psychological lines, really.
No.
No?
MI6 need people like you. Limited people.
And apparently there's some bloke hawking around the plans for the Second World War, for the bombs in the Second World War. For the what was it? For the German bombs.
Yeah.
And yeah, and they just ignored him. And he had all the plans for all the bombs that they were going to drop on London, and he'd been hawking them around for months, and they ignored him.
Well, yeah, that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
But if you're in the body of MI6,
Hmm.
you get looked after. Unless they know you're on side.
I am, but I don't see sort of UK and US interests as, I see them as the same in that sense.
Yeah.
That is the case then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do they look after you then, would you
In
say?
every which way.
Mm.
It's like they did me, see, my BC card took me everywhere and anywhere.
Sorry?
My BC card took me everywhere and anywhere.
Mm.
Globally.
Yeah, I got some rather strange
I've got
messages.
my BC card.
Have you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's in here with me.
Do you reckon I could cheat and do another application?
Why not?
Yeah.
It's not cheating.
No.
It's your idea.
This way, I mean, even given what I've had to do, they wouldn't take that against me, would they?
No.
Because, you know, they'll get to it eventually, won't they?
Yeah.
12.
Yes. Can I have one more cigarette?
Just told me to come out and lock up.
Okay.
Sorry, George.
No, that's okay.
Can I talk to you once you've locked up?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you want to ask him something?
No, don't. Well, I'll be quick. Yeah? I'll be very, very quick. I promise.
George.
I know, it's naughty of me. No, don't worry.
Too hot to sleep. So I feel the clothes on.
Where's Peter Dew coming back?
Tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Monday?
No,
Sunday.
Monday. He comes here for
Monday.
1 day a week.
Monday.
And then goes home.
It's a very odd arrangement.
He comes tomorrow and then goes home Monday.
Oh.
You're saving a whole room just for him to have 1 day.
Yeah, it's kind of the. Sometimes that happens though. Sometimes it's come in just for ward round, get
Yeah.
meds, another week's leave, and then
Yeah.
come in again for ward round, week's leave.
I wouldn't mind coming in here 1 day a week, you know.
Sometimes it does happen. It's quite common.
I wouldn't have a bed or anything. I mean,
Yeah, you still get bed.
Oh, can this operate as a day centre under certain circumstances?
I don't know if they fund that.
Hmm.
The bed, though, Julia, sometimes that does not guarantee that will go. Long-term annual leave, it can go. So, like, if it's planned in advance that he'll be going back on a week's leave, that bed will become available.
Yeah.
We've done that before as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, which means when he comes in, you know, like when
He'll be
he comes...
discharged.
Yeah.
He was talking about discharge this week.
Oh, right.
This coming week.
Yeah.
You talked about that last week as well.
Yeah.
Poor bloke.
Depends on doctor proceedings.
Yeah. Oh, God, if you want...
Well, we'll start for a little bit and then I'm off to bed.
Alright.
Yeah.
No worries. Straight from Martin. Martin! I will knock you out.
You can time it. I know you can't.
I've done that before where I've, by mistake, I've knocked him out. And then I keep hearing this, hello? I was like, oops, and I think it was cold as well, it was snowing then, which was not good. Good night.
Nice. Bom ba dom doo doo. That should charge hopefully.
Yeah, because it's, you don't know how to do it, people will be at night.
Martha's still here.
No, because
I'm still doing Biggles learns to fly. Biggles Adventures in Time. It's not.
It's not
Not-
converted.
No, I've got to charge my computer. Yeah. You've not seen it then?
No.
It's a really good film. I think it is.
Does he wear goggles?
Yeah, Biggles does. It's
Yeah,
about this
awesome.
American bloke who gets transported back in time.
Yeah.
see the
I
American.
have seen it.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Did you rate it at the time?
It's quite funny.
Yeah, I thought that was good. So, in terms of MI6, would they be? There's a bullying culture there, isn't there?
Or what?
There's a bullying culture, isn't there?
No, like I told you before, if they think you're a double agent and selling secrets, they'll talk to you.
Oh. Well, I have explained my reasoning, haven't I?
Yeah, but you've got to do their online test.
Yeah, no, I've done that. I failed it, and it says come back in 2 years.
Try that report.
I won't say no, but
Use a different email address.
yeah, that's a point. Yeah. I mean, what is it? GCHQ, I have confidence in. I have confidence in.
Yeah, but they're in Cheltenham, it's a long way to go.
Yeah. Why are you keen on them?
I'm a 6,
Yeah.
because I think you'd be suited.
Okay. Do you know, I don't know. I have an impression of it.
Can't tell you too much because I worked at BT and signed the official secrets out.
Oh, no, that's fine. But, yeah, what can you say?
I can only say that I think you'd be suited.
Oh. Would I go off on foreign operations and stuff?
You don't have to, you can work from the office or work from home.
Okay. Yeah. Are they on my side?
Yeah, you're a British citizen.
Well, yeah, but there are some certain British citizens they don't like. And I'm presuming I'm one of them.
Only because you failed the test.
Hmm?
It's only because you failed the test.
Right. So they wouldn't, no, I mean, I'm not an enemy of the state.
No, I know.
Am I?
No.
Oh. Even given things at college and Cambridge
Yeah.
colleges, I mean, they're kind of part of it, aren't they?
You were being victimised.
Yeah. But they used, this is the thing, I know my tutor has links with GCHQ because he acts as a pre-vetting, he must do. He acts in the capacity of being able to pre-vet these things. And he's obtained their assistance with respect to
Yeah.
in terms of intercepting emails and what have you.
Yeah.
Do you think that's why I'm here, kind of thing?
Probably if you're in safety.
Or is it a selection process? I've honestly no idea. Nothing beyond my own personal safety?
Well, I think you've got autism.
Well, they don't even know what it is here, but I mean, the suspicions, the circumstances for my section were very, very strange, as I mentioned. That
You were voluntary in what section?
no, I was actually sectioned.
Were you?
Oh yeah, I was on section 2.
Really?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. I got myself on the drug gang on another one. Well, it's the same one really, on the 13th, because I went onto that network and I noticed this person. He said he was selling things. And I said, "What are you selling?" And he goes, "Oh, chems, man." I said, "Oh, really?" And I thought, so yeah, I've got this really bad crack habit. And like, have you got any crack? And it went, yeah, I'd be really grateful if you could get some because I'm staying in London for a bit. And it's not hard to get hold of. So I said to him, yeah, have you got any cocaine? And he said, yeah, I can get hold of that. And it just went on and on and on. He seemed really happy.
You would do.
Yeah, I kept a log of, you know, those text logs and so
Yeah.
on. I kept a text log of that. And yeah, I kind of told him all day I'd been caught by the police because I made arrangements to meet it because after a while he gave me his name, address and telephone number. Because I gained his confidence. So oh dear, I was caught by the police and all the details were on my mobile phone. And then the next day people were trying to pickpocket me. And one of my bottles of pills, the pills in it were emptied from my pocket, emptied from the bottle, which I always keep shut, and they were loose in my pocket, which I thought that was a bit odd, given that it was a type of medication that if you miss a day's dose and you go to the doctor, they'll say, is he taking too much? And has he become addicted? That's something I wouldn't want to get a reputation for that, so I always kept it shut. And so I thought that was a bit odd. The next day, which was the 15th, at 7 o'clock in the morning, I took one of these pills and I started to feel ill within about an hour. And this carried on during the day, it got worse and worse and worse, until about 5 o'clock I could hardly move. And it wasn't a cold or anything.
Catharine.
Yeah, well, I just felt really dry and.
Catharine.
Well, you say that because I took one of these pills the next day and I began to feel more ill. And this was the Friday, and the Saturday I took another one. I felt even more ill. And I ended up in St Thomas A&E, and I explained to the doctors my suspicions, and the automatic conclusion was that I was being delusional. And I had constipation because of this, what appears to be tampering with medication. And then on the Sunday, I managed to go to the toilet. Sorry to mention that, I started to feel better. So I left the hospital and I took another one of the pills. And then I started to feel really, really ill. And I ended up in hospital with a heart rate of between 120 and 150. My temperature.
Thomas's again.
Yeah, it was about 40 degrees, my temperature. I was dehydrated. I had a very, when this has happened, because this happened in my college as well, when someone gave me some coffee and he put some stuff in it, that way came true. Because I saw him do it.
You still drank it?
I didn't, it didn't kind of register at the time because there was so much harassment going on. But there was a kind of sticky bloatedness, which is quite hard to describe, but it was centered around the stomach.
Yeah.
So they couldn't, they put me in a high dependency unit because I was so ill. I was almost delirious. Another thing was that in terms of sensory overload, I found the medication was less effective.
Yeah.
So that's an indication that it's less strong and other agents have been put in there. So I explained this to the doctor, and they refused to do anything about it. About the actual, I said, just test the medication. It's the easiest thing they could have done.
Yeah.
But they did every single other test, but they couldn't find the cause of it. I had to push them to look at my stomach. And then I explained this to the doctor on the Monday, bearing in mind I was ill. I was quite irritable and I hadn't had any sleep. And they just took me off the medication. They'd taken me straight off this medication, which you never do. And I was annoyed by that point because they didn't appear to be doing their job well. And then, I shouted at the doctor, the psychiatrist, who just wouldn't, he just said, you're delusional. And they put me under a few hours later under very severe, I actually spoke, I'm fairly certain, to someone on that network, to my tutor. about 30 minutes later, they decided to put me under section,
Yeah,
and they brought someone from the CQC there,
yeah.
and they still wouldn't listen to anything like I had to say. But bearing in mind they couldn't find out what was actually wrong with me, I didn't suddenly get a load of physical symptoms that were causing that. It was, you know, it was caused by it was caused by something, and they couldn't find out, you know, the penicillin or whatever it was. It didn't work. The antibiotics. It only got better when I went to the toilet. So that means my medication is was tampered with. So I just found the sectioning very, very. Another thing was the sectioning. I wasn't a risk to myself.
Or others.
No. So why was I put under section? It wasn't for my own safety. What do you think?
Was it a psychiatrist that was seen?
Yeah,
Consultant psychiatrist?
I think so. Yeah.
Did you shout at them?
Yes. Well, I didn't shout. I just, you know, I hadn't had any much sleep. I was very weak. My temperature was 120. My temperature, not my temperature. My heart rate was 120, and my temperature itself was 40. And nothing they did would make it go down until I went to the toilet. So,
They shouldn't have tested the drugs.
yeah, but why didn't they? And why did they put me under section? It just seems a bit. There's no legal basis for them to do that.
It's a law to themselves. Psychiatrists, consultant psychiatrists and hospitals.
It's just I'm here and I've had people hack into my computer again.
What happened to me last night, I went online, the CPFT, this ward, Wi-Fi, wouldn't let me on the internet.
Sorry?
Wouldn't let me on the internet, I've been blocked off the internet here.
Oh. Yeah. You want to talk. Do you not think there's anything odder going on?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about in terms of psychiatry. I think it's because of this project, isn't it? Really.
Well, what I did on Morgan 2 was go online quite late at night. And late at night I sent an urgent email to the chair
Yeah.
of this whole organisation, Aidan Thomas,
Yeah.
saying nothing has changed, no point having a meeting with you, nothing has changed at all.
Yeah.
I need to have another urgent meeting with you.
Yeah.
And I've been fobbed off about Wednesday.
But why am I here really?
You're under protection.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Or was it to elicit information about the project? Because that carried on.
It's not the project, it's the drugs thing.
Yeah. There are various messages which prove that someone had got a copy of it by going into my computer. I rather think they wanted me in one place so they could monitor me as well.
Yeah, it feels that way.
Well, I don't actually know. I'm just very, very suspicious about the section.
But they took you off section.
Yeah, I asked to stay. And I'm asking them, why was I put under section? They sort of they don't want to discuss it.
Well, she needs to discuss it with you.
Yeah. I've asked them, what was actually wrong with me in hospital. They can't tell me. But presumably in order to make a diagnosis of, what they did do, saying that I was suffering from persecutory delusions,
Well, you are when you've not had much sleep.
What do you mean?
When you've not had much sleep, that's what the body does. And the
But-
mind.
No, I mean in terms of harassment. You just said earlier that I was suffering from harassment.
Yeah. You're
So
very
I-
victimised.
Yeah, it's just not paranoia. It's,
No.
Are they trying to cover up the drug gang, do you think?
Who are they?
Well, you know,
The
forces
establishment.
forces that be.
Yeah.
That does sound wacky, I know, but it's not.
Yeah.
I think MI5's after me.
The thing is, they put people from psychiatric units which are halfway houses. They're halfway houses from drug dens.
Hmm.
And then they're in the street. And they're druggies. Crack cocaine and works.
Yeah.
Methadone, anything.
Well, I'm not
They
going
don't
to.
give a damn.
Hmm?
Just have to remember this. Psychiatric services don't give a damn.
No.
Psychiatrists are norms themselves. And under the Mental Health Acts, they're allowed to do it.
Yeah, it's just I received a very strange message on that network asking me about my friends. Do I have any friends? What am I? Bees. And do I like Russia?
What did you say?
Well, I said, you know, it might be nice to visit one day, but I wasn't. No, I wasn't going to.
Be led into that. I'm just going to get you my BT card for sure.
Okay. Oh wow. That's cool. Peterson. Yeah, so I received I received a message on that network, which is peculiar odd, and then there's yourself, if you don't mind me saying how I should apply to such and such, to MI6 and
My driver's license.
You don't want to talk about it, do you?
That's what show you one other thing.
Okay.
Cambridge Union Society.
Oh wow.
Or LSE.
Yes. Okay. Am I not meant to ask these questions?
Ask what you want.
Yes.
Grab pad.
But will I get an answer?
From me.
Yes.
Only you can answer these questions.
Ah. You mean yes?
Well, there's one here I want to show you.
Okay.
Cambridge University Conservative Association life member.
Why did you want to show me those all of a sudden when I happened to ask you that question?
Which question did you ask me?
Well, I received a message from someone which looked very much like a tap on the shoulder.
There was a tap on the shoulder to me from when I was using the university library,
Yeah.
and I went online from my Facebook, and I went online for my BT account, and there was a message about my BT account.
Yeah.
And I said, what about my BT account?
Oh. How was that tap on the shoulder? Sorry.
Because I was in the computer room at the Cambridge University Library.
Oh. So do you think that was a tap on the shoulder then?
Yeah.
And you're suggesting the same thing?
Yeah.
That's interesting. It's quite funny, really. It's a selection process here, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
What I've been put here for. Which isn't half bad, to be honest.
Well, you can play to your own circumstances.
Yeah. All these military people.
You can get help with housing, you can get help with accommodation,
No, I'm not talking about that.
you can get help with finances.
Mm,
They have a legal obligation to do all this for you.
I know. You keep.
They do have a legal obligation. They kept you, they've taken your freedom away.
No, that's fine. No, they haven't.
They did on section.
Yeah, but I mean, I opted to stay. Kind of thing.
But they still won't tell you about the original diagnosis of Thomas's.
No. When I pushed the matter, they started talking about data protection and so on. Can I see my medical?
Yeah, but you will see your records for some Thomas's.
Yeah.
You want to know what they're writing about you while you're in there.
Yeah, I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed what I did. So, no, I did. I had such a good time. I wish I could do that as a job.
So,
Oh yeah.
John,
No, I mean, you know what I did to the houses and so on.
only you can, in this position that you're in,
What do you
you
mean?
can take full advantage of everything.
Yeah.
Get bus pass if you want.
No. Well, I mean, I've got what I need now. I've got benefits. That was rather quick, wasn't it?
Benefits.
Oh God, yes. Support group in a week. Is that them trying to be friendly?
They have to do it as a legal obligation.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of ESA decisions, it's very, very difficult to get into the support group. I think it's something like 5% get into that group,
Yeah.
and it usually takes ages.
Yeah.
And it took a week.
Yeah.
And when I originally applied, it said we cannot pay you from this date.
Yeah.
I received a letter stating that 2 weeks later.
Did
When-
you get your PIP as well on your DLA?
Well, no. This is the thing. When I actually received the thing, it's a payment from.
ESA.
Yeah, from the
You
date
can
I
get PIP
requested.
as well.
Hmm?
You
Yeah,
get
no, I've got
personal- Yeah.
So were they trying to be friendly with me?
No, it's a legal obligation.
Because whenever I've had to apply for benefits before, it's been a real struggle.
It's because you're in the system now.
But I was in the system before.
Yeah,
What?
but you're properly in the system now. Had a section against your name,
Yeah.
which will prevent you going to America for 5 years.
Will it? No, that's a section 2. That's a section 3.
Any section
No,
for American visa.
that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
I've looked it up.
Well,
It
last
does-
time I booked to go on a trip, I couldn't get a visa.
No? Which section are you under?
I've been sectioned a couple of times.
Yeah, which section? Section 3?
Section 2 initially,
Okay,
now they've been built to 3.
okay. Well,
I came in voluntarily
mm,
to Mora 2.
yeah.
I've been on a section 2 prior to that.
Mm-hmm.
I won my court case at appeal.
Section 2 doesn't appear on your record.
It does.
Section 3 does. I'm should probably, I've checked that, I should probably double check.
Double check.
Yeah.
Any section, there's a section. That's how I'm noticing it. Because they don't want you taking up their Medicare.
No, I don't intend to.
So you're best staying here, really. MI6.
If they'll have me.
Why not? Different email address, do the online thing again. You sit in your room and you fully concentrate, just focus on that.
Maybe.
You've already had a practice one.
Yeah. You seem to know a lot about it.
I had to go through all this at BT.
Oh.
Online this, internet that.
I had, did I tell you when I received when I did my application for GCHQ, I was looking up example CVs,
You did tell me.
and the first example was Alan Turing. I found that a friendly message, I think, because the nature of what they can actually alter what you see on the internet.
Yeah.
GCHQ, I know that.
Yeah.
So, to be honest though, I think GCHQ is the proper way to apply. Is there any sort of inter-service thing?
No, they're quite ring-fenced from ML6 and ML5. They've all got their own little empires.
Yeah, that's not good. That I don't think. That's one of the reasons why they founded the Department for Homeland Security, because
Yeah, but they have to do it for security's sake. Just like, why do they have FBI, CIA, NSA in America?
yeah, I think there needs to be closer cooperation personally, and in terms of recruitment, I think there needs to be one application process.
No,
No?
for security reasons, you have to keep it separate, you have to keep it incubated.
Yeah. No, in terms of the buildings, definitely.
People.
Yeah. The RA had a similar structure, I believe. So you're tapping me on the shoulder, aren't you?
Yeah.
You are? Okay. I'll give it another go.
Do. You've got to fully concentrate this time. Sit in your room, focus, and think about that, passing that.
It's not, you're not trying to get rid of my, get hold of my project on behalf of
Who,
someone.
me?
Well, I don't know. I mean, everyone I've met a lot of people I've met have been trying
I
to.
don't need to run money out of your project.
No. I mean, on behalf of the university or.
God no. Hell no.
Yeah, to benefit from it. Some crooked people.
I'm
Yeah.
not crooked at all. I'm 100% down.
Oh no, it's just there are certain, and certain people get certain things. Like my project, which was way my tutor saw it, that you could just steal it off me.
I love doing that.
Yeah. Which is utterly stupid.
He's actually stupid by the sound of it.
Yes. Well, you know what happened I explained what happened over the summer, in that I triangulated that drug, son of that Hauser, and I said I did something silly, which I didn't think he'd take it seriously. I said I'm a journalist, and I got lots of stuff of you, got lots of recordings of you at the time. And then I came up with this picture of this doppelganger, someone who looked exactly like me but who had blonde hair, and I put it on that network, and he ran. I said, would you like to meet beforehand in Wilson College? He never came, and he fled to London, and then he fled because I triangulated this position to London, because there's a distance from location thing on there. So if you alter the GPS, you can actually locate someone on it
Yeah.
to within a metre,
Yeah.
which is actually quite dangerous.
Yeah.
But I thought, he does computer science. He knows lots of people in computer science, and his father does computer science. His father wouldn't, because he's gay, and that network it's used for most people for that. But yeah, I thought he was out, kind of thing. And his dad, he employed a transsexual.
Yeah.
And he seemed okay about it, and people seemed to know about it. But apparently he's not out. But yeah, then he fled from London. He fled to Switzerland, and then he looks. Brideshead Revisited.
Yeah.
I triangulated his position in Switzerland. Because another thing, I wanted to test what this thing did.
Yeah.
And yeah, he moved to, what was it? Yeah, he fled Geneva, and he went on a train. He had a freight train, because he thought there was 3 of me, to triangulate someone's position. Yeah, he went on this railway line, and I pursued him. And yeah, he thought there were cars chasing him, and he ended up in this village in the Alps.
Yeah.
And he was trying to find me, walking around, and he couldn't find me. And then I said some horrible things to him, but which I think in retrospect I wasn't wrong to say. I said he was a coward, and I quoted lines of Brideshead Revisited at him. And then, yeah, he fled. He came back to. I was asking him, why do you deal drugs and so on? Because I told you about that girl.
Yeah.
And then he came back to London. He came back to Cambridge, and I tried to calm things down then. And we're getting on well on this thing. And at the end, I said, friendly advice, turn your distance location off.
Yeah.
And then I unfortunately, I launched the wrong profile.
Yeah.
Where I was. So they thought my brother was at my house in college. And the drug gang weren't happy, because they all met in a pub. And then I located them there, and I followed them all to their house. All to their houses.
That's very brave.
So I located where they lived in their house. And I thought, wow, that's really amazing. Intelligence gathering of this thing.
See, you'd be ideal for that.
Oh. And then, yeah, they started to try to locate me.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind I had tried to calm things down,
Yeah.
but I made a technical error. That's where things started going wrong. But I told my tutor about this, and he didn't inform me.
Why
Did
is
that come from that
I
area?
thought it came from the name actually.
I was there.
Oh, I had something lined up for the Russians. I know exactly what to do. Yeah, everyone found it really amusing. He didn't though.
Be careful with Russia. Putin's very pissed off at those.
I know that they're in
Europe,
a.
America,
Oh, they won't know what's happening.
China.
They won't know who it is. No, I do it on behalf of the British
They
state.
like China, don't get me wrong. But they all also don't like them. It's the human rights group.
No, I don't either. No, I'm itching to have a go at the Russians. It's a, you know,
Yeah, but you've got Russian background. You've got Russian background.
No, I haven't.
I
No.
thought you said you had.
No. The country where
Didn't come from here. I'll check exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the country where my ancestors come from was taken over by
By
Russia.
Russia.
Yeah, it's they invaded it, and there was a 100-year war between my
It
My
was
cit-
Pakistan.
no, it was called Circassia. It was an independent country up until 150 years ago.
Right.
It was invaded by starting with
Stalin.
by
Stalin.
Catharine the Great.
Okay.
And yeah, my particular clan was the last one that was deported, last one remaining, and we were deported to the Ottoman Empire.
I haven't told you something else about me.
What's that?
I'm related to the Fox Corporation
To the Fox Corporation. How's that?
through my Scottish family. I've got the Fox name.
Oh right.
Ancestry.
Oh.
I'm related to Fox Canada, Fox America, Michael J. Fox.
Oh, is that a famous cat?
Yeah,
I only really know about the Astors and so on.
he did Back to the Future.
Oh yeah, I know that. Oh, that's cool. Are they a royal thing?
Yeah.
Is royalty high? You know, I'm meant to be.
Highly regarded, yeah.
I'm a son of a prince. I wouldn't mind meeting the Queen.
You're son
Mother,
of a prince.
apparently. I don't know what my original name means. I have to find out. They'll look after me, you say?
MI6 one.
Yeah, will I get special privileges and so on?
Yeah.
Mm.
Your dad's going anywhere in the world.
Can I do this on an independent basis to prove my worth
Yeah.
before any application?
No.
Oh.
You have to go through the application process first.
No, I mean that thing with Russia. I had,
No, you don't go around.
well, I had this idea, you see, of, you know, one of those Muslim cartoons that the Dutch person did.
Yeah.
If you could, on that network, put it above a Russian base, they wouldn't know what was going on.
Russia will know.
Will they?
Yeah.
How?
Because they're super duper brains that they have.
Oh.
Did I tell you about the crystallographer friend I have, the professor friend from
Wouldn't
Russia?
it? No, my argument would be that it would create distrust within that operation. You know, within that base.
They won't care. Putin's pissed off at the moment. With us, with Europe, with America.
No, but if you put that cartoon in one of those Russian bases near the Ukraine, there's like a higher proportion of Muslim population, and that would stir up trouble with them.
It's already stirred up trouble.
I know, but it would increase it, so they'd probably
They
attack.
don't do that. They'll attack you. The Ukrainians will do that.
Sorry? No?
You're getting too far into politics without being protected.
Yeah.
You need to be protected before you can get into politics.
If it was done, do you reckon that would work if it was done with the assistance of the, MI6 and so on?
Yeah.
You could probably shield it so it would look like it would look like it's coming from a Russian's phone,
Yeah.
because they can't. They're subservient in terms of ability,
Yeah.
intelligence ability. Do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah.
What's this whole thing, a tap on the shoulder?
Yeah.
Being here?
Yeah.
Okay. do you know, if you don't
I
mind me
just
asking?
do.
Okay, you can't
That's
say.
the kind of person I am.
Yeah, you can't say how you know, can you? No, just say no.
Yeah. That's just how I am.
Okay.
There's something magical about giving birth.
Yes. Oh, you're being evasive now.
Yeah, there is though. Bringing life into the world is very magical.
Yes. Hmm. I should probably go to bed, I think. I had difficulty working out your intentions, that's all.
I don't have any.
No, it's just, well, you know a lot about what's going
I'm
on.
older than you.
Well, yes, but in terms of what's going on.
Yeah, but I'm 50 now.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm born in 64.
I quite like to be a 007.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Must be 007. Well, you like the films, don't you? You like Goldeneye.
No, I like the
Pierce Brosnan.
Timothy Dalton films.
Do you?
Yeah, Living Daylight's a good film.
Yeah.
Probably download that.
Pierce Brosnan did some good ones.
Yeah.
It sounds Daniel Craig's my favourite. Very gritty, especially in Casino Royale. Did you watch that one?
Yeah.
The
I
new
don't know.
version?
The Bond films changed around when Pierce Brosnan came in. I didn't like Goldeneye at all.
It's an all-American big business now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Daniel Craig's a fantastic actor. He was going to stab Elizabeth I in the film Elizabeth.
Mm.
He was a priest that came over from Rome. He was going to stab her to death, but she was aware there was somebody in her presence, and he had to back off because something happened.
Mm.
One of her women put on one of her dresses, which was poisoned,
Yeah.
and her ex was having sex with her at the time. Robert.
That's why there have been so many soldiers here, because yeah, a lot of strange goings on here. People
There have
know.
been lots of goings on. Elizabeth I was raped when she was 14 by her stepfather.
Oh dear. Ah, right, I'm going to go to bed. How's the charging going?
Don't you have a plug socket in your room?
Dear.
wants to go through the dog ends this morning, she can go down the other end.
Oh, no, I can listen to tobacco.
I was going to give her some, alright, I'm going to give her some.
No, I did.
I'll give her one. Not my friend anymore.
Hmm?
She said, I hope you die.
Oh, it's not very nice.
Said, I hope you die too.
You said, I hope I die.
No. She said to me in the corridor, on the way to bed, I hope you die.
Oh, what, last night?
Until you die.
Last night?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I said, I hope you die too.
oh.
She's alright and close the bed with her supper phone,
Hmm?
isn't she?
What's that?
Everybody with their supper phone or closing their beds.
Can't you take some?
No, it makes me feel that I've been beaten up the next day.
Oh, does it? Oh.
You probably have. Another fucker wanting to have sex with me.
Right. You don't drink a lot of coffee anyway.
I do.
Do you?
No.
Oh. No, I mean here.
I have been doing.
Oh, is that plane ride still on? You offered me a plane ride on Sunday.
Thursday, it's not.
Oh. And you knew I had to leave by Tuesday though.
It's booked for Thursday.
Oh. Oh well. I've been on a plane once. Oh, it's something I should do really.
Do you want to do it or not?
I can't really.
Thursday.
I can't really.
You don't have to take it.
I know, it's just I can't really, sorry. I've got, stuff to do. I'm not sure, I've no idea, it's council provided, so. I think, no, it's provided by, I think it's Salvation Army. I've no idea. I've really no idea. Yeah. Sounds like my college, really. Yeah. It's very dirty, this. Yeah. I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna get some paper, I think. Shame I couldn't have had that curry, really. Yeah. Shame I couldn't have had that curry.
You just have to get this out.
Sorry?
You decided to get this out.
Yeah, well, it lies a bit heavy, you know. If you just said a day earlier, you don't usually cook. Really? When you... Oh, that's true. No, I mean your own food kind of thing. It's very kind. Well, I've seen you. Whenever I've seen you, you haven't cooked. Really, I don't cook. I'm not saying. I'm just saying it was kind of you. That was all. Yeah, it wasn't nice of her saying that to you. It wasn't nice of her saying that to you. She hoped you were dead and so on. Yeah.
Day before, the barrier on the door, I said I didn't do it else. Don't make sponsor.
What's that?
Oh,
Oh,
next I said,
do you reckon that drug gang will leave me alone now?
no,
Oh, why's that?
you stepped on my toes.
Sorry?
You stepped on my toes now.
Oh, so they won't leave me alone?
No.
Oh. So you know them then?
No.
Oh.
I'm in street people.
Oh, okay.
This is what it is not Scotland teachers.
How have I stepped on your toes?
You haven't stepped on my toes.
Oh, right. No, it's just I said, what did I say? I asked you whether the drug gang would leave me alone. You said, no, you've stepped on my toes. Oh, right.
You want to leave.
You can see, you know, been to that college. Someone tries to kill themselves because of it.
Get your promise to someone. So loaded.
Are they? How do you know? They're not, but why would you think that? Do you really not know Herman Hauser then?
I really don't.
No. But you know the drug gang?
You know the street people.
You're going to tell them then? Well, I don't know. Because you'll end up on the ship, that's why. For one thing, and a second, they won't win. Yes. Do you not think... Why would you want to tell them?
I just need to defend the stalker.
Your stalker?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, have you really got a stalker? It's odd that had the way we both have stalkers, or had. I had a stalker. You still have the stalker, you said. Should do what I did.
You think I get tons from them GPS systems now these days?
Hmm?
Not at BT.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Not at BT anymore.
Oh, right. You don't need BT. I
You
did.
never bothered to show me how to do it.
No. Nah.
You just want to get on my Facebook.
Well, only being friendly, you know. You have two names as well.
She's got my two email addresses.
Oh. With two different names. Oh.
My husband's name is Casey. Yeah, she's fine.
Okay. Why'd you send it to your husband's address? It didn't turn up for some reason. You got access to?
His home email.
Oh, how come it didn't turn up? Because I did send it.
The first one to meet me,
Oh. Well, I sent it.
BT for me.
Oh. You sure you got access?
Yeah. We use the room now.
Oh. I wouldn't do that, it's very insecure.
You can tell me anything about that, and I'll listen to you. Sorry, keep you.
They use Windows XP, for God's sake.
That's not done properly.
What do you mean?
Not now access Windows.
Oh. You're meant to go to bed though, aren't you?
You're meant to.
They're not come shine the torch. So.
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't find it.
So how come you lost your temper yesterday?
Well, last
I don't know, it just came out of the blue.
time. I'm having it.
Oh. Oh.
Nice bucket. I give her it. Tell her that I got it. And then she says something like that to me last night and the day before. That morning. I thought somebody else had to go to it.
Sorry?
I thought somebody else had to go.
Sorry.
So the previous
I'm in agony, top to toe. And that grace has been right.